Have you ever heard the story of the unsinkable ship that met its tragic end on its very first voyage? Today, we're diving deep into the history of the RMS Titanic, one of the most famous maritime disasters in history. Built in Belfast, Northern Ireland, the Titanic was the largest and most luxurious ship of its time. It was a floating palace, a marvel of modern engineering. On April 10, 1912, it set sail from Southampton, England, on its maiden voyage to New York City, carrying over 2,200 passengers and crew, all filled with dreams and excitement for the journey ahead. But just 4 days into its voyage, on the freezing cold night of April 14th, disaster struck. The lookout spotted an iceberg dead ahead, but it was too late. The massive ship scraped against the ice, creating a series of gashes below the waterline. Seawater began pouring in, sealing the ship's fate. In the early hours of April 15th, the magnificent Titanic broke apart and slipped beneath the waves of the North Atlantic, sinking to its final resting place nearly 12,000 feet below the surface. The tragedy was magnified by a critical flaw. There weren't enough lifeboats for everyone on board. The 2,224 people on the ship, over 1,500 lost their lives in the icy waters. The world was in shock. How could a vessel so grand, so unsinkable, meet such a catastrophic end? The sinking of the Titanic led to major changes in maritime safety regulations, including the requirement for all ships to carry enough lifeboats for every single person on board, and the establishment of the International Ice Patrol. The story of the Titanic continues to captivate us more than a century later. It's a powerful reminder of both human ambition and our vulnerability against the forces of nature. Its wreckage, discovered in 1985, is now a memorial, silently telling the stories of all those who were aboard that fateful night. What part of the Titanic's story fascinates you the most? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this journey into history, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more incredible stories. See you next time.